is he online? Roberto, are you online? Hello?
Yes, sir, I am.
That's spooky, Roberto. You appear to be a disembodied voice coming from the ceiling. I will pretend you're not God, but if I break rank, just remind me. All right, let's go through the, all right, let's call this meeting to order. I think we did that already. Oh, great. They have a statement for me to read. My current term of office expired on April 30th. Go team. My application for reappointment is under consideration by the City Council. I've been advised by counsel of the board, one of which we have here, that I may hold over in office until either my reappointment is official or another person has been appointed to succeed me. So I am pleased to choose to continue in office. I am. And I thank the board for allowing me to continue as chair pending reappointment or appointment of a successor, which seems like an appropriate time to point out something I realized 2 weeks ago. For some reason, I thought you had to live within 75 miles of City Hall. Turns out 50 miles. So I sold my house of 37 years 2 weeks ago. I'm building a new compound with my kids in Carmel Valley, which is 52.5 miles from City Hall. And when that compound is completed, probably the end of next year, I sadly will no longer remain on this board. I know I made a commitment to be on this board until we were 100% funded, and it is my intent to live up to that commitment, but the rules are the rules, and I talked to Harvey and Maytack, and they said, yeah, that one's a pretty hard rule. So you got me for another 18 months. We'll go out and have a beer, and all's good. All right, let's go ahead and do roll call. Franco. Sunita.
Present. Present.
Andrew.
Here.
David Kwan's not here. He said that. Howard.
Present.
Eshvar taxi's in traffic. Should be here shortly. Dick.
Hi.
And Dave.
Hello.
I must be going. I know that whole song by Groucho Marx. I cannot say I must be going. Anyway, so we have these items 1A and 1B just cause, and there's no one exercising any of that today, right, Maytack?
That's correct.
All right, so we skip right through there. There's some things to remind me of. There are no orders of the day, but before we break into closed session, we'd like to waive sunshine items 2C about the revised investment policy statement, and item 2D about the revised police and fire department retirement plan. We must have just missed a deadline because I read those a couple days ago. Is there a motion to waive sunshine? A motion by Santos. Do I have a second?
Second by Gardner.
I got a second by Gardner. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Up. And for the record, Eshvar is here. That's pretty good, Eshvar. You're like 3 minutes late. And just in time to sit down, we're going to closed session. So do we do closed session like we used to? We go into council chambers. I see Barbara nodding her head up and down. So it's been a while. Yeah, that's it. Let's go and close. You're coming with us, right, Maytack?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Okay. me a sec. Floor's open if anybody from the public would like to make a statement. Is there anybody from the public on Zoom? There is? Okay. So you'll have other chances if you want to speak about a particular item. Just jump in if you want to speak about a particular item later when we have it. So we've got the consent calendar. Do I have a motion to approve the consent calendar? I have a motion by Santos. Do I have a second?
Second, Wilson.
I have a motion second by Wilson. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7 ayes. That's pretty dang good. It's Eshrar's probably not hit that. All right. That takes us then to you, Mr. Polani.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning. I normally get performance estimates from Makita in the morning before the board meeting, but so far I haven't. But the market's not looking good.
Prabhu, this is Laura.
Hey,
I'm so
Laura.
sorry. Jared typically sends those over, but I have them. If you give me 1 second here. Let me see. So our estimate for the pension fund is, let me see here, that the fiscal year to date up 4.7%, month to date slightly negative, down 0.5. And for the healthcare fund, month to date slightly negative, down 0.7, fiscal year up 5.4.
Thank you, Laura. It was higher than I
Sorry for the delay
expected.
on those.
No worries. But I'm assuming it doesn't include the last 2 days.
It includes 2 days ago, not yesterday.
Yeah. The Fed is just killing the market. We should have listened to Trustee Ganapathy.
I'm sure I'll be wrong one day too, so.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous thing to do as an investor, say it once.
Okay, so we have 2 agenda items, private market spacing plan and then a slight revision to the investment policy statement, both of which were discussed at the IC very recently, last week, I believe, and were both approved for consideration by the board. So without further ado, let me invite Dinesh to talk about the pacing plan. And we will need action on this. Thank you.
Good morning. I'll go ahead and share my screen. All right. So, today we're going to be talking about the private markets pacing plan. This is something that we review on an annual basis. The investment policy statement requires the board to approve it on an annual basis, which sets the target commitment amounts for the different private asset classes. The reason that we do so for okay, move that a little bit closer. So the reason that we do a pacing plan is because private markets are drawdown investment vehicles where we don't control the timing of cash flows. The investment managers have discretion over when they make investments and call our capital, and when they ultimately sell and realize those investments and return the capital back to us. So we use modeling that's done by our consultants, both Neuberger Berman for the buyout asset class, as well as Makita Investment Group for the other 4 private asset classes. So today I'll walk through where we are in terms of private markets positioning, what we've done over the last year, and ultimately show the pacing plan output for approval today. So here's a summary of the last year. So for the current fiscal year, we expect to complete 20 commitments for a total of $320 million out of the pacing plan. That's about 96%. In the next page, I'll show there were certain asset classes that we committed less than what was called for in the pacing plan. The pacing plan is just a guide.
Can you hold on? Is there a reason we can not see no one's there? Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Sure. And half of the commitments that we made, so 10 out of those 20 were with existing fund manager relationships. So as we've said in recent years, we've built a stable roster of managers that we work with and consistently trying to expand those relationships but at the same time look at new investments as well. So we have a combination. The current positioning is 20.5% of plan assets. That's about 4.5% less than the 25% target. If you remember, in March of 2022, the board approved a 25% target, which increased from 19% previously, so 6% increase. We're also 4% higher in terms of allocation relative to what we had expected in the previous year. The main reason being the denominator effect, so the slower reaction of private market valuations versus public markets, which have corrected more quickly. There's also been an acceleration of capital calls as our private managers have continued to make new investments, but there's less realizations of previously made investments. At the bottom, we talk about some changes in market environment. I'll just talk about the last bullet point, which is that capital is no longer a commodity. So given the banking crisis and just the overall pullback in institutional investors making new investments, the capital that is available and being invested has a premium now, and everyone is commanding a higher return for that capital. And we are similarly positioned and plan to use this pacing plan and upcoming capital similarly. Looking back at the current fiscal year, this is where we show asset class by asset class the commitments that were made. For the most part, the asset classes are near 100%. There's one that shows lower, which is growth real estate. So we intentionally committed just over 80% of the pacing plan. This is the sector that has perhaps the greatest impact of rising interest rates and high uncertainty, particularly in certain sectors like the office sector. So we decided to make a smaller commitment to this sector and maintain some capital for future investments. And apologies for that screen that shows up. It's blocking.
It's
but
Roberta's iPad. Even when he's not here, he's creating trouble.
Hey, Prabhu, it's good to hear from you.
Yeah, good to hear from you too.
Is that you, God?
Okay, and there was one asset class that we went slightly above, which is private real assets, just $5 million above the pacing plan.
We're happy to see that, by the way, that you slowed down real estate as rates went up.
Sure, yeah. And here we have the actual allocations, so 4.5% below target for private markets overall. The asset class that has the biggest underweight is venture capital, which is at 1% versus the 4% target. But this is the newest asset class. The other asset class that has an underweight is private real assets, so 1.8% underweight. Comparing the positioning that we have today versus the previous pacing plan, I mentioned we were 4% ahead of plan. This is really split across multiple asset classes and driven by mainly the denominator effect because of the reduction in plan assets. And now getting to this page where we show the expected plan net asset values for the next 10 years. This is the foundation of the pacing plan, which uses the current valuations for the plan, as well as layering on actuarial assumptions for cash inflows and outflows from the plan, as well as the expected return of the plan. What you'll see is that the first 5 years have lower NAV forecasts, particularly the June 30th of this year. But the following 5 years, starting from 2028 to 32, are higher as a result of higher expected return expectations. This page shows the actual output from the pacing plan. So the modeling was completed by Neuberger Berman for the buyout, that first row. The other 4 were completed by Makita Investment Group. So both Neuberger and Makita use modeling and expectations of how capital will be called and distributed from each of these private asset classes, as well as the expected returns of the underlying investments to produce these results. What you'll see is that the upcoming fiscal year pacing plan amounts are actually very similar and almost identical to the current fiscal year. The only difference being for venture capital being slightly lower at 35 million versus 40 million in the current pacing plan. This page shows a visualization of the next 10 years of results for each of the different private asset classes. So the dark bars show the actual expected exposures for each of the asset classes. The lighter shading shows where we would be at to be exactly at target. What you'll see is that over time, we get closer and closer to the target for each of those asset classes, particularly those that are under allocated, such as venture capital, that green shading, which is expected to end this fiscal year as June 30th, at 1.2%, but over time get closer and closer to that 4% allocation. The orange bar is the private markets proxy, which is a combination of the Russell 3000 as well as short-term investment grade bonds. And over time, that gets smaller and smaller as we get closer to the private markets target.
Hey, Dinesh, could you please, when you're going through the program or your presentation, please identify the slide number for the record?
Sure.
Thank you.
So we are on slide 9, and I'm moving to slide 10, which has the commitment recommendation today. So the highlighted section is the upcoming fiscal year pacing plan amounts for a total of $329 million. This was reviewed and approved by the investment committee and also requires the board to approve it. Any questions?
Could you read out, since we've got the box
Sure.
out there, into the record what the recommendation for approval is for fiscal year 2023 to 2024?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So the first one, the buyout recommendation is $100 million, venture capital $35 million, private debt $64 million, growth real estate $70 million, and private real assets $60 million for a total of $329 million.
So we will need a motion on this. Thank you.
Floor is open. Take a motion. The chair of the IC made the motion. Ashfar Dick seconded. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
Usual excellent job, Dinesh. Great seeing you again.
Thank you, Dinesh. So items 2C and 2D, I believe the chairman will lead that.
Right. So you'll remember we created this ad hoc committee last year to sort of deal with the whole thing about the interface between the board and the IC and staff doing VC investments and staff relying on people like Howard and myself who are subject matter experts to help them while not sitting on the IC committee. It's really up to Ashfar how he wants to structure that committee, but historically IC has sort of been big money people, not private markets, and it kind of makes sense, although I know in talking to Ashfar, he is trying to negotiate the evolution related to these motions right now. Ashfar was on the ad hoc committee. So the ad hoc committee really didn't meet too many times. So I'll tell you a little anecdote from my past. Some of you know I'm a trained engineer, an electrical engineer. And those of you that took classes that involved math, there was something our professors would do, and thank you, Professor, so nice. So they'd give you a complex problem, and you'd take numbers, and you'd integrate Boltzmann's constant, divide by the speed of light, and exponentiate by Avogadro's number, and son of a bitch, the answer would be 5. And you'd say, oh, thank you, Professor. That means you got it right. Because if you got 4.83962, you're like, it doesn't sound right. So we were asked to integrate sort of 3 things in order to take some of this out of the IC committee into its own realm. First, something we already had, which was what is the venture capital plan? And Howard and Anurag from Federated and Prabhu and staff put that together. And it basically says what we all know. There are some VC firms which just always do well. Sequoia, Benchmark, who are the newer ones? You know, Axel. You know them all, Andreessen Horowitz. And I can tell you why they do it, but it's not important. Howard and I know why they do it. They always outperform. They'll always generate 25% IRR, and they're really hard to get into. So the plan basically was, well, let's try to get into those. And the plan was all about, well, how do we get into them? And of those tier ones, we're in most of them now, directly or indirectly,
Yeah,
right?
except for Benchmark and Greylock.
And Benchmark's yeah, good luck with Benchmark. They are sort of a friends and family fund, and and they're friends. You know, actually, I'm going to say this out loud. You know what we get in Benchmark? We learn who the friends and family are, and I can tell you wait until one dies, because some of them are old. Benchmark's an old firm. Anyway, so I said this is sort of coming up with the answer 5. So then we thought, well, how are we going to delegate authority to the IC? And then we thought, oh, well, we already have this list of these top tier, tier 1, tier 2 firms, and we'll delegate authority to staff to invest in those because we know they're good firms, and the hard part isn't picking them, the hard part is getting in them. And the third part of this little subset was, well, how are we going to deal with conflicts of interest? I am invested in VC funds. I'm invested in portfolio companies, which some of these VC funds may be in, so are Howard and Anurag. And it turns out, oh, we have a list. And I can look at that list. I can immediately tell you I'm not invested in any of them. I have been in the past. And I can immediately tell you whether I'm in any deals with them, because, of course, we know who we're in deals with. So the answer was 5, and you see it in the documents. So long as staff stays within this published list of tier 1 and tier 2 companies, and so long as they invest within the pre-approved range, they have broad latitude. That's fair to say, right, Prabhu?
Yeah, that's how we've done
That's
it.
that's it.
Yeah.
And it's the answer is 5. It has the wonder that if it's a VC plan, it deals with the delegation so we can move fast and opportunistically. And it also sort of gives us a head start on whether there's any conflicts of interest. It works with the investment committee because it's like the investment committee saying, you know what, guys, go after these 20. And then if you want to bring one to us that's not in there, well, that's what the investment committee's for. And they'll come back to Eshvar and Crew and Sunita and say, yeah, that's a harder look, right? In terms of their getting input from Howard, Anurag, and I think correct me if I'm wrong, the final answer was let's go out and have a beer, I guess would sort of be the summation of it. It's very casual. It's very informal. I mean, we're going to, in fact, talk about it in beer. We're going to go out and have a beer with Rebecca Lynn of Canvas Ventures, Peru and I, next week. And she's a superstar VC and just happened to come through the firm I was at. And that is sort of, so the bottom line is with VC, it's not guys and gals in coats and ties. It's people having a beer and getting to know each other. It's still very much a mom and pop industry. It happens to be a multi-billion-dollar mom and pop industry, but it's really more about who you know than what you know. And I would pay I'll shut up now for a minute. I'll pay the final compliment to Prabhu. I told Prabhu, if we're going to do this, you got to go out there and shake hands and meet people and impress them. And it was hard during COVID, but it's fine. So Prabhu's gone to these LP meetings, and I've heard from some VCs that say, wow, Prabhu's a great guy. Why? Because he's sitting there, he's making them laugh, he's buying them a drink, right? And that's the whole thing. And then when Prabhu will go to Rebecca Lynn, we'll have a beer and say, hey, Rebecca, can you help me get into Benchmark? And she'll, of course, say no, because nobody can help you get into Benchmark. But she might help you get into one or two of the others. She is a superstar. And if she knocks on the door and says, oh, you'll love Prabhu, he's a great guy, and I know Drew, I've known him for 20 years, that's how we get into a fund. Not because we're San Jose, not because we're big, because everybody's big, but because they know Prabhu and Drew and Howard and Anya. Oh, I know Howard too. Oh, yeah, work on it. How was that? That was weird, right? Over to you, Prabhu.
That was Drew's style.
That was Drew's style. Well, it's truth. It works.
Okay, thank you, Drew.
What was the thing about the number 5?
Oh, the number 5 was that having a list of VCs is the answer. It solves conflicts of interest. It is the plan, and it solves delegation. And
I want to attend your next class.
There you go.
teach.
And no, and we were sitting in this meeting, and all of a sudden we're like, oh, that's the answer. I would say that's fair. I think so. I've learned Prabhu already knows the answer to everything. He just sort of humors us by taking us along until we figure it out. So I think Prabhu already knew that was right, and probably Eshvar too. But it sort of hit me like a ton of bricks. Yeah. Like the answer is 5.
So when you leave the board, Drew, I'm also leaving. So okay.
There is no joy in Mudville. Mighty Casey has struck out.
So in 2018, staff got delegation of authority for all asset classes except venture, because that was a newer asset class. And the idea was that the board will observe staff and what they do over the next 5 years, and it's 5 years hence. And so we are requesting the board to give us authority. And so we're simply striking out the exception to venture in the IPS. We will continue to come to the board for co-investments, which we very rarely do and unlikely to do. But if we do, and that'll be a closed session discussion. So what we're asking for, which the ad hoc committee approved and the IC approved, and it's now come to the board, is for the revised language in the IPS and the IC charter to be approved. I don't know, Maytak, if we should take each separately or together, 2C and 2D.
We should take them separately.
Okay.
Great. So the first one, hang on. So let's, I'll entertain a motion to approve the revised IPS. Do I have a motion? I have a motion by Santos, second by Ashfar. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None opposed. I'll entertain a motion to approve the revised investment committee charter. Is there a motion?
So moved.
I got a He beat you, Ashfar, and you were ready to go. I have a motion by Santos, a second by Ashfar. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? There's none opposed. That's it?
That's it.
Mr. Chair, this is
Yeah.
Ron. One clarification on the IPS approval. Could you also, for the record, state that the resolution is also approved?
Oh, good point. I assume that motion covered both the statement and the resolution. Is that, anybody object to that?
I'll take that as a friendly amendment.
Oh, good point. Does the seconder take that? So the motion was amended to include that. Damn, somebody out in Sleepland is paying attention. That was a good catch. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have no old business because we're just so efficient at what we do. Over to you, Roberto, for your oral update.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you to the board for allowing me to attend the meeting today remotely. I'm looking forward to be back with you next month at the next meeting. So let me start by letting you know, you may recall last month I introduced our new executive assistant, Isela Chaparro, who joined us late in March. Unfortunately for us, Isela actually left to be the executive assistant for the CEO at the Water District of all places, Mr. Santos, just so you know. So Isela is working there now. Her last day at the office was last Friday, April 21st. And so we actually had provisionally promoted Michelle San Miguel, who is actually there at the meeting with you. Hello, Michelle.
Hello, Michelle.
And she is actually working in the executive assistant role, and she started on Monday, April 24th. In addition to that, I wanted to let you know that staff conducted interviews for the two staff specialist position under administration that will work directly with Michelle San Miguel. And we just recently made 2 offers and we're waiting to hear back. And so we'll probably have more specific information at your meeting next time. And lastly, in terms of personnel, I wanted to let you know that recruitment is underway to fill an accounting position within the accounting group. I also wanted to update you regarding Medicare B reimbursements, and today we have received 877 Medicare B reimbursements. We have processed 722 of those through the month of April. The remaining 155 are expected to be processed with the benefit payment for the month of May. And then the last 2 comments I wanted to make, Mr. Chair, one of them is obviously I just mentioned that Isela left, and Michelle San Miguel is actually working now as our executive assistant. And so with hopefully 2 new staff members at the administrative staff area, we have to update and make some changes to the travel process and reimbursements. It's going to be sort of split between the accounting function and administration. But what I wanted to let you know is I know it's been a challenge in the past, and wanted to ask that we welcome and train new staff and implement our new travel process altogether, we ask you to bear with us. We'll obviously try to be as efficient as possible, but I just wanted to let you know we're going to have a bit of a new process and also new staff working through it. So just bear with us. And as always, if you have any questions, just reach out to myself or Michelle. And lastly, I wanted to politely remind you that if you haven't yet, to please forward your waiver of recourse fees for the fiduciary insurance on a check to the office. You're certainly welcome to, when you come to your next board meeting, to bring a check with you and drop it off with staff. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and I'll have Benji, our accounting manager, reach out to you. But again, this has to do with the fiduciary insurance that was approved by your board, and it has to do specifically with the waiver of recourse fees. It's a $25 per insurance. I don't know if Benji is at the meeting or Barbara can tell me, but I think it's $25 for each one of the insurances. So it's total of a $75 check. And that concludes my update, Mr. Chair. Happy to address or answer any questions. Thank you.
Any questions?
Just repeat, I didn't get to hear. Who went to the water district?
Oh, Isela, who was at the, yeah.
Congratulations.
I only have one question, Roberto. What's the parrot's name?
Oh, Picasso is
Picasso.
He's 20 years old. Yes.
Yeah. Well, they can live a really long time. Hello, Picasso, wherever you may be.
Yeah, see, they can live up to 50 or 55.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
correct.
I had a nanny one time, and I was, God, I was out of graduate school when Polly, there's the clever name for a parrot, passed away. If no other questions, on to the ever ebullient Pam Foley. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Is that Cheryl there? How's the baby? Very good. How are you? Okay. Excellent. Cheryl, you gave birth in December, right? End of November. Well, we have missed you, and it's good to have you back. Sorry, Pam, I cut into your thunder there.
It's okay. I don't have much of a report today, actually. We are in budget session, and we're also in contract negotiations with most of our bargaining units. So both will work together to see how we can fill those gaps of 900 vacancies we have in the city of San Jose that are, and one more with Isela going over, was that the water district or Valley Water?
Valley Water.
Okay.
Valley Water, yes. Thank you for the clarification. You're correct.
Yeah, I'm afraid to ask why and whether it's compensation related or what the reason was. Yeah, I know. I got it. So it's, as we go through negotiations with all of our units, and obviously that's a lot of confidential negotiations as it is with this board, but it's important for us to make sure that we're compensating individuals properly and that we have the benefits packages that are necessary to retain and recruit our staff. And allow them to move up in their role in more challenging roles as they progress with the city. So that's really a main focus. I'm a little concerned, I'll just share personally, I'm concerned about the budget as it relates to unfunded liabilities and the effects of the market on our returns and how that's gonna affect our budget. I think the council, we have a new council, as you all know, 6 new council members, and many of them may not realize the impact of unfunded liabilities and how that affects our ability to deliver services in other ways. So we'll be watching that closely. The budget was released 2 days ago. Frankly, I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, or yesterday, I guess. Haven't had a chance to look at it, but I certainly will. We start study sessions next week. So with that, I have nothing else to say than I hope we get through budget cycle unscathed with programs intact and making sure, I will say this, 2 big areas we need to recruit and retain is fire and PD. And we all know that public safety, our first responders are critical, medics in particular. but we've got a huge hole that we need to fill there. With that, I'll take any questions if you have any.
You know, let me jump in first. You know, Pam, we talked about this with the actuary twice in a row now. If you guys need a little relief, there's a knob on the wall that sort of talks about how long we smooth things out for. And we had those great years a couple of years ago, and we could probably tweak that knob. I can't give you much relief, but some. And so if you think that would help a couple $1,000,000, we can only do it once a year, but we could certainly tweak that knob. And in fact, the actuary suggests it. So this is not us playing footsie with you. This is the actuary suggesting it.
I definitely think that that's worth a discussion. I'm not creating the budget, so I don't know what that will do to the overall. I know it extends how much further we have before we pay off. We're totally at balance with the UAL, but right now I don't know that's necessary. You know, our budget's huge, so if that relief, I'm not sure will benefit us. It might. It's worth a discussion with our budget office.
When we do this in a couple of months, Pan, if I forget, don't let me forget. Let's you and I sit down with Franco and maybe Eshvar and just noodle over that.
And I think that'd be good.
And the actuary brought it up, so we're well within range. Go ahead, Dick.
That'd be helpful. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Foley, for, I got this on, I don't know if it's working or not. Oh, okay. Anyway, about the unfunded liability, because we had Harvey a couple years ago come to the Water District and make a presentation. And so we're going to be doing that again, because it is a concern in per system, no matter where you go. The other issue, you've been working with Ray Storms and the Retiree Association on that one issue. Can you give us an update on how's that going?
I wish I had an update. We put that out for bid, and there's a lot of moving pieces in relation to the mental health, and part of it is in contract negotiations. So,
well, that's good, right?
Well, it affects current employees, not so much retirees. Ray's issue, and I don't disagree with him and was advocating for it, how it affects retirees and the benefits to retirees, but there aren't a lot of good plans out there, and the one we had was that bid on it, Cheryl may know this better than I, was expensive. We had to pay for all the employees, including all the retirees, and that makes it expensive, but it's still something we're discussing. We just haven't settled on it yet.
Well, thank you for giving it a try, but it is affecting our retirees,
Yeah.
unfortunately, more and more than ever before.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I acknowledge that. Thank you.
Any other questions for our friend Pam? See, I called your friend Pam. That's
was
good.
nice.
That's good.
I
I
like
called
to-
Cheryl
I
mother.
like to
I called
bully
your
it.
friend.
That was a
Yeah,
great
no,
word. I'm
bullying.
gonna write
That's-
that
it is
down.
Yeah, it's word of the day. If not, the next one's yours, right, Eshvar? This is JPC, the salary ranges. 4C. I don't know if you want to turn that over to Andrew. That's fine. Yeah, Andrew drove. Andrew Eshvar is our chairman for the JPC, but we broke up the tasks. Eshvar is leading the investment compensation work, and Andrew's leading the salary update. So that's why Eshvar took a quick duck.
Thank you, Drew and Eshvar. So about every 4 or 5 years, we do a compensation study for our CEO, CIO. And this year we included the investment staff just to see if we're competitive amongst our peers. Do we need to make adjustments to the salary ranges for those positions? We consulted with Coffin Associates. It's someone we've used in the past, and also it's someone that the city uses also. So their services are well known amongst us. They came back with a couple different reports, which you have attached in this packet. The first one I'm looking at is the CEO one. And they come up with a couple different numbers based off of base salary and total compensation. And then they also come up with what our comparables are. And so if you look at the first document on page 3, you'll be able to see what our comparables that they are looking at, which is basically San Bernardino County, San Francisco, LA City, Orange County, Alameda County, Contra Costa, and San Mateo County.
Let me jump in with a comment here. Something those of you who are new don't know, we don't have a lot of comparables because there aren't a lot of independent pensions, independent of CalPERS, in the state. And of the 20 or so there are, they range in size from 50, I think Lacera is like 50 billion all the way down to like 200 million. So we really, truly, those, it was hard to get those, right?
Yeah. And on top of it, we're very unique in the sense that we have two boards. So all these other systems that we are comparables, the CEO, CIO, they report to one board. And so, you know, our staff is pretty much doing double the work, okay? So based off of those comparables, Coffin Associates then looked at what are those salary ranges for each of those and where do we fit it into the system. And back onto page 1, and the reason I'm taking more time on the CEO is because when we look at the other reports, it's laid out exactly the same, all right? So on page 1, table 1 is the adjusted base salary market. So what they do is they look at what the base salary is for each of those comparables, and they take in consideration of where they live, and they make adjustments based off of cost of living in that area. So we could look at apple-to-apple comparison here. Coffin Associates broke it down what the median is 60th percentile, 75th percentile, 90th percentile, and market leader, okay? So as we look at this, the first chart on page 1, it's showing the median is percentage-wise, we are 7.7% below the median, all right? And if you look at, and if you want to jump down to 75th percentile, we are 15% below the median, and so forth, okay? Yeah, go ahead.
Does this include CalPERS?
That
table, there's an exclusion, and I don't know if is it included in this one?
CalPERS is not included in these numbers. Okay. So on that chart on page 3, we put it in there. We agree it's not a comparable, but they're the gorilla. So you know we want to see what they're at. Okay. And so then there was a discussion amongst the board is, okay, how do we what's our philosophy in regards to what percentile should we be targeting? Should we look for the median? Should we go above median, or should we go top tier, okay? And there was a lot of good discussion and different opinions during our committees, you know, in regards to this. One thing that Harvey brought up to us in regards to the CEO position is that there's a lot of people in CEO roles in California that are very close to retirement. And he was mentioning that in the next few years, that field's gonna be extremely competitive. And so if Roberto decides to retire in the next few years, there's gonna be definitely a competition issue going on. And so he wanted to take that in consideration. Currently, the CEO spot is 7% below median. In the past, we've typically target right around 70%. We sometimes flirt, you know, with a little bit higher, but that's where we typically target. After multiple discussions that we've had back and forth, and based off the caliber of Roberto and who we want in that position, there was the JPC is recommending that we go to the 75th percentile. This is not a salary, this is an adjustment to the salary range, it's not to his pay. So if we approve going up to the 75th percentile, the range just moves, but not his salary. So his salary will still be where it's at until we decide, you know, the next MPP evaluation process, if we, you know, want to give a raise or not. And so that's basically a summary of the CEO and how the process we went through. Is there any discussions? And we'll jump to the CIO and investment staff next.
Yeah, a couple of questions.
Yeah.
And I know the different systems, but you got like, you know, Fresno, San Diego, San Francisco, the big ones. How do we compare in there in terms of salary?
So we only, the only thing I have on top of my head right now is basically the comparables of what they provided. Coffin Associates thought that those were good comparables for us. So that's what we saw. So we didn't see San Diego, we didn't see Fresno. So I'm not sure what those numbers look like.
I'd just be curious.
Yeah.
Because he worked there before.
Yeah.
And we had Russ Roquetta there, so there's things like, you know, can pick up and learn from him.
And some of the things that we were looking at is, okay, you know, how much is AUM? What's the asset under management? How many FTEs are they managing within retirement services? you know, the complication of the systems. And so we try to take that into consideration on what we think we should do.
The other question that comes up is, Drew, maybe is for discussion, what would it be, or what should we take a look at being separate, you know, federated and San Jose Retirement, having police and fire by itself, in terms of cost savings and training and getting people in? It may be a better opportunity. There's a lot of things, I'm sure, plus and minuses about that.
Yeah.
So, you know, the city has forever suggested that we combine the two pensions, and just solely based on what Andrew said, you know, economies of scale and keep it simple. But the unions have historically really fought back against that. It came up in 2008 before I was here, and it came up in regard to the Measure G thing, and Pam's nodding her head saying, yeah, don't grab that rail, Drew, it's the third rail. And it's got a lot of voltage
No, I did
going
not
through
say
it.
that. I said it came up recently.
Yeah, so it's really, I think everyone would be receptive if the unions brought it forward. And I actually would guess the police and fire unions aren't, you guys don't really care, do you?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
they care, never mind.
They do.
But the federated union went nuts when it came up under Mayor Reed, so.
And just one more thing to add. I mean, so look at the difference between the 50 percentile and the 75th percentile dollar-wise is $2,100 a month. So dollar-wise, it's not, or you can look at it as 7% on top above median. So percentage-wise, it's not that large. You know, depends on how you want to look at it. And so that was another reason why we were okay going to the 75th percentile.
Then if I'm reading this right, it's another 2,000 to get to 90th, right?
Let me pull that up.
31 to 33.
To the 90th, yes.
Okay, it's not far off from that. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, is the sample for the, for this table the same as the exhibit? So it's only like 9 plans?
So no, there's a lot more plans, and so we got to scale down all our comparables. And so Coffin Associates brought to us what they thought were 9 comparables for us. There's definitely a lot more within California.
I think there's only 22 independent pensions, yeah, which is a lot more. And the comparables have to do with really 2 dimensions. Andrew's mentioned one is size, and the other is sort of the nature of them. Like, for instance, Lucera is sort of all street sweepers, and that doesn't quite match what we do here. Yeah.
But I mean, this table, the medians and the percentiles
Yes.
are of the 9 plans or the 22?
Yes, off the 9.
Okay.
Yes. So there's other plans that are larger, and they might have higher salaries or right in the middle, but they're not included in this right here, what you're looking at.
So would you like to debate this first, or do Prabhu and then open the debate?
That's a good question. We probably want to take separate votes.
Sure.
Okay. What we'll do is let's go through. We'll go through each one individually, and because since they're very similar, and at the end we'll take separate votes.
Andrew, one more question.
Oh.
So
No, go ahead.
Did this dispersion is not very big? Was it? It just happened that we picked the 9 plans that had the least dispersion. I mean, I'm trying to sort of.
No, so
any
most
statistical bias sort of thing, you know.
Yeah. So all,
to his point.
yeah, all these were actually used the last time we did an RFP, back in 2017, 2018, and Coffin Associates. That's what they do as a business. I mean, they do all these salary ranges, and so the criteria that they are looking for, you know, that match us. That's how they came up with these.
Okay.
So.
I mean, we're not very far off the.
Yeah.
Well, of course, part of the reason everybody does the exercise, and so.
I don't know.
Well, I can remember days in Silicon Valley when nobody knew what anybody else made, and some CEOs made in the day 100,000, some made 20,000, until all the surveys started coming out, and now everybody makes 84.3 thousand, right? So there is some man-induced regression to the mean, if you will.
And if you want to look at table 2, which is on page 2, This is total compensation. So this is also taking into consideration their benefit package. And if we take in that in consideration, we actually fall behind a little bit more compared to our comparables. But the retirement package is, from my understanding, something that we don't have control over. We have control over the salary, but not their benefit package. And so that's why we're not discussing two, but we need to take that in consideration, when, when we're looking for a new CIO, CEO, we got to understand that the whole picture there. Councilmember Foley.
I just had a quick question. Why is the salary range reported in monthly and not annually? It's a strange, when you're offering to someone an employee contract, it's annual, it's not broken down monthly. Budget is annually, so why is it showing up this way?
I don't have an answer for you. I'm sorry.
Because I just had to do the math.
I know.
So we do this, I actually do know the answer to this question. We do this at startups all the time because that way you take out the bias for when the pay increase comes. And some companies have fiscals like ours is not calendar. And so by doing it monthly, you're getting a real snapshot in real time. Otherwise, you've got this bias of they just got a raise and we're picking up 3 months of that, 6 months of that, 9 months of that.
True, when you recruit, it says monthly.
Yeah. So, but you're right.
That
If it
makes
was
sense, but it's smoke and mirrors to me.
no, but Pam's right. If it's an offer letter, if it's an offer letter, you do annual. But for comparables, you do monthly. That way, you catch the bias about when the promotions are.
Got it. Thank you. I appreciate that.
See, I knew this.
See,
Thank
I
you.
learned something today.
I'm handy.
So let's go ahead into the second attachment, and this one will cover the CIO and investment staff. We also, for the CIO, the last time we did a comp study was back in around 2017, 2018, right when we hired Prabhu Pilani, our current CIO. And so, it's been 4 or 5 years since then. Looking at, let's see.
We don't have the spreadsheet on this one. I didn't notice that when I looked at it. That's fine.
Yeah. So looking at this first page, this is the exact same thing. The base adjusted salary takes in consideration of the area you live in and the cost of living, so the prices were adjusted appropriately. This table is showing that currently, and these numbers are based off of, I didn't mention earlier, the top of our range. Okay. So currently, the top of our range is saying that we are 7% above median. Okay. And to get to the 75th percentile, then we would be considered 15% below median. So the ranges for the CIO is a lot larger than what the CEO was when you look at this. And then, but the comparables are still the same. We're still using the exact same comparables that we had for the CEO. And you can see the 90. If you want to go to the 90 percentile, it looks like you're 30%, below the median. So, and then on the next page, let's see here. If you go to the next page on table 3, this is where table 3 is where we look at the investment staff. The investment staff is a little bit different in the sense that since I've been on the board since 2015, 16, we've never done a compensation study for investment staff, okay? And so that's why you see these numbers a little bit more away from median. So our investment staff has been underpaid for years now. Base pay is showing right now is 15%, almost 16% below median, okay? And so this is, I believe this is the one position that we definitely need to, I want to get approved, so we could address them appropriately. And if we want to go to the 75th percentile, all we're talking about is a 5% difference more. Looking at, and I gave you guys a dollar amount before, just to let you know the difference between a 50 percentile and the 75th percentile for the investment staff is $800 a month. Okay. like I mentioned with the CEO, we've had multiple conversations, back and forth in our subcommittee. We all walked away and agreed that we thought 75th percentile was the target for all three positions.
For the range.
For the range, correct. This is just a range. In regards to the investment staff, the CEO and the investment officers, we have a top-notch team. We really do. Our numbers show it. If you look at our returns prior to 2017, we were always ranked in the 95th percentile for multiple years prior, okay? Once Prabhu got here and we got, the full staff, they expanded, our numbers completely turned around, and our investment returns completely turned around, and that just shows how talented our staff is. The investment staff the field is very competitive. They have many options to go out to the private market, to go to endowment funds, or go to a competitor. And so we felt like, for us to field a strong and talented team, we need to be above median. So we also chose to go 75th percentile. So JPC's recommendation is 75th percentile for all three positions. And I'm open up for any discussions. And like I mentioned, this is for the ranges. Doesn't mean that we're going to change their current salary, but this is just to adjust the ranges so we have the flexibility and power in the future to do what we want to do.
And let me just say, I'm not sure if you said this, Andrew. We are at the cap of the existing ranges, so this is not a voluntary thing. We have to do this or we cannot raise their salaries.
So first of all, thank you, Andrew. So Andrew's done a lot of work. He's very knowledgeable on this. And I would say the most important thing, for us, for the fund is, a stability of the staff, right? And I think for the stability that, the team stays for a long time, it's important that we compensate them well, and that's kind of our thinking.
And like I said, so Eshvar is taking the hard, no offense, Andrew, the harder part of this, which is to work on coming up with the incentive compensation system, and he'll probably bring a recommendation back at our next board meeting, knock wood. He's gonna try. Cheryl, jump in.
I'll get to the microphone so I can announce myself. Hi everyone, Cheryl Parkman, Office of Employee Relations. What I don't see on this, and maybe this is intentional, is I know that there's also a senior investment officer position. Is that included in the retirement investment officer recommendations, or?
Thank you for bringing that up, and we'll make sure we put that in the motion. So, Coffin Associates' recommendation is to have the difference between the investment and senior investment is a 15% difference. So whatever we approve for the investment staff, there will be a 15% raise on top of that, range-wise, for the senior.
Thank you. Just
You're welcome.
make sure that
That's the third hard question we've gotten right. Good job, Cheryl. Any further discussion? Has Fed voted on this?
Fed
yet?
did vote on this,
And
and
they
I
approved
believe
it?
they approved it. I believe I'm hearing that.
Yeah.
Yep. So they
approves
approved
on
it.
Great.
And just to let you know, procedural-wise, what happens if we approve this? What happens is then we got to go in front of City Council for their approval. Okay, and so whatever comes out of this board, if we're in agreement at 75 percentile with Federated, then we're going to wait till we get the incentive discussion done next month, and then we'll take it to City Council. So most likely, we won't take it to City Council. I'm gonna say August, because I think June is going to be pretty busy with the budget stuff and the other negotiations. That it might be better for us to just wait till after the July session. July's closed, and we come back to session in August.
Go ahead, Susan, you want
Oh,
to
yeah,
weigh in?
so when can these, some of these increases actually get executed?
So if City Council approves it, then I'll look at Cheryl here. I assume Cheryl, once City approves it, we got all approval. OER, HR will make the adjustments to. I guess we'll make adjustments, but
You're welcome to just stay there. It's
yeah.
warm.
But their range, so the ranges would change, but not their salaries.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I meant
So-
when do their salaries increase? Because.
So we as a board have control over Roberto and Prabhus. So when we do our annual review in August through November, that's where we have the discussion on making adjustments. For the investment staff, I believe that is at the purview of Prabhu, and he makes those individual decisions.
Okay.
Typically, salary range changes take effect 2 pay periods after the approval date by council. So it would be, and our pay periods here at the city of San Jose are 2 weeks, so it's likely a month before it would be implemented that the salary range changes would go in.
So-
And that's just for administrative purposes for us to ensure everything.
So it kicks in typically in October, is that when it kicks in typically?
Or probably, I mean, it depends
Yeah.
on each council meeting, right?
Yeah.
So that it's approved. So if it's August, it might be September actually, that it would be actually implemented.
Yeah.
But does it
But
make sense?
sometime
And
around
that's
then.
just the ranges that will be
Yeah, but does
implemented.
it make sense to go to city council with both the approval for the ranges and the actual, at the same time? Because
We-
otherwise it's sort of one more year, right?
We don't have to, versus their actual salary you're talking about?
Yeah.
We don't have to go to the city council for approval for the actual salary.
Oh. that's a
So we
board
just have to
decision.
approve the ranges, and once we have the range, we have the purview to move the CEO, CIO's salary within that range.
Although the city has the right to veto our recommendation. They've never vetoed in the past, but they have that right. Dick?
Yeah, it's a common.
Hey, Dick, but lean into your microphone a little bit there. You'll know, if you can hear yourself echoing, you'll know you got it.
I was just asking Prabhu about how many investors does he evaluate? Is it between both plans, there's like 70. So I look back at years ago when I was here active, I think at police and fire we had like 16. So it's obviously the workload is like 10 times the amount. I really appreciate the research that you have done. And I can say with Prabhu being here and me prior serving, there's a lot more confidence in the way the board reacts and so on in the reports. It's just a big change for the best.
Any more discussion?
I have a comment.
Go ahead.
I fully support, or even potentially higher raising the range. I like the 75% at least, because, you know, in the world of work and investment, it's all about people. And I think retaining talent, in our case, our investment team with Prabhu and the staff and the CEO with Roberto, I think that's critical. So I fully support it.
That's great. Did you want 2 separate motions or one? I mean, it's one, we can do it either way, right? Maytag, it's one item.
It is one item, but for the clarity of the record, since
Great.
he opened with it, we can do 3 separate ones.
If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the recommendation for the CEO.
So moved.
So moved by Santos, so I have a second.
Second by Gardner.
I have a motion by Santos, second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? No. I'll entertain a motion to approve the recommendation for the CIO and the investment staff.
So moved.
I got a motion
Second.
by Santos, I have a second.
Second?
I have a second by Sunita. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed?
And
All
I
right.
say thank you.
Thank you. This is my favorite part of the meeting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
I
Maytag.
want to make sure that your motion for the investments also included investment staff.
I did. I said
you did.
CIO and investment staff. Yeah, I got that. So every 2 or 3 years, you guys get to kick me around as I come up for reelection. My reelection is slightly different than all yours. I'm the so-called man in the middle. So I am appointed by both the city council and you. So since I'm the only candidate for this position, I killed all the rest of them off in their sleep. You can either say, sure, we'll put up with your stinky feet for another couple of years, or you can say no. And as part of that process, you are allowed to ask me any questions. Do not ask me my shoe size. It's a secret. So floor's open if you want to question
Well,
me
right
as a
here.
candidate.
Yeah, I'm going to recommend and that you continue, of course. But I can tell you, a person who's been serving this city of San Jose for 55 years and being involved over 24, 25, whatever years of the retirement board. Drew, I just want to compliment you because, you know, I look back at, and you folks weren't here, it used to be 5-member boards, and today we have civilians, 5 and 4. It's fantastic, the knowledge, the experiences we have. But I recall our last CEO, I think Mr. Robinson, and you know, it was just hard to believe because I was retired, and when I was asked to come back, and I met him, I was saying, how did you get here? And it's just such a big change for the best. And we have less political issues than we had when I was active, because we had, at that time, 2 city council members. And it was very difficult. But of all the people that I've met, Drew has had the biggest impact, especially when it comes to our disability, our committees, to make them with more confidence, more honesty, more transparency. I can go on and on. I just appreciate it. I hope you'll stay, and that's my recommendation.
Well, thank you, Dick. Dick's been here as long as I have, and I couldn't have done it without you, Dick, and the rest of you, so thank you. Dick and I have the longest running bromance on this board. Any other questions?
Do you buy a place 49.7 miles from
Yeah,
here?
actually, no, it was funny. Franco asked me a question. So we actually, because it's Carmel, you need water, so it's actually a development, and the development spans, it's huge. It's 47 miles to 55 miles. I asked Harvey. That's why I reached out to Harvey. Harvey, can I just say I live somewhere in the development? But Harvey said, no, it's your street address. Yeah, I thought it was 75 miles, and it's so frustrating. It's only 50. I mean, it's really close. It's right, if you know where it is, it's right just due south of Monterey Airport. And the airport's just about at 50 miles. So
Just means Prabhu needs to get 100% in a year and a half.
What's
yeah.
You need to get a 100% funded in a year and a half.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, was that you, Roberto?
Yeah, it's me, Mr. Chair. Thank you. I apologize for interrupting. We have our one-on-one every so often. I was going to ask this question then, but I figured I can ask now. How did you arrive to the 52.5 miles? Was that through like Google Maps? Or?
No. There's an app you can download, and it lets you calculate the as the crow flies distance between any 2 points. And that was another question to Harvey. Is it freeway miles or as the crow flies? It's as the crow flies. So it's called.
Okay. I was hoping. Okay.
I think it's called Antipodes. It's one of anyway. That's a good question. Any other questions? If not, why don't we go ahead and we'll go around the room and you basically say whether you'd like me to stay or not. So, Franco?
Well, if you were to leave right now, then that would make me the chair, so I'd like you to stay.
Sunita?
We just want you to get a second place within 50 miles. But yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you. Andrew?
I'm a yes, and I appreciate everything you've done. I mean, for I'm not sure how many years now.
13.
13 years.
I had no gray hair, and I still had all my teeth. David Quanson here. Howard.
Drew, thank you for all your service and help, and I say yes.
Great. Thank you. Eshrar?
So again, thank you for your service, and Drew's been a great leader, and really appreciate all his insights for the 2 committees that I chair. So.
And you're going to be chairman after him, so stick around. Dick?
Yes, and thank you for your service.
Thank you. And Dave?
I'm sorry, how did you greet me again this morning?
I'd say, but we're on camera now.
Exactly. I'll make it unanimous. Yes, please come back.
That's great. Is that sufficient, Maytag?
Yes.
That's great. So,
Councilman Foley.
I joined. Oh, go ahead, Pam.
I was going to abstain because I don't vote on this body anyway, but I will vote when it comes before us.
Thank you. Well, I didn't join this board because of my financial acumen. I joined this board because I'm kind of an expert in high-function teams, and I agree with Dick. This is you say this is an extremely high-function team, and as long as this is a high-function team, I'll stay here because working with high-function teams is the most fun you can have with your clothes on. So, I'm all in. That does it. We're on to retirements. So let's take the 2 groups of retirements. We've got service retirements. The service retirement of Brett L. Moishef, police officer, police department, effective May 13, 2023, with 32.11 years of service, and Martin S. 32 years, holy crap. And Martin S. Walker, fire captain, fire department, effective May 13, 2023, with 25.82 years of service. Entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Got a motion by Santos, so I have a second.
Second.
I got a second by Vado. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? I don't know if any of you like to say anything about this. Somebody's got to say something about Moishef. 32 years. Holy crap.
Yeah, I worked with Brett in the narcotics. He's probably one of the best dope cops we've had at the PD in the history of our organization. amazing man, wealth of knowledge, and he's going to be missed. I'm a little sad to see him go, but I'm happy to see him go because he put in his time, and it's time to move on.
I mean, he's got to be in his 50s by now, just about, right?
I think he's about 55.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, Drew, I'd like to say something. I didn't know him personally, but any police officer can stay 32 years. It's just amazing with the workload today and the best of his family and everybody.
That's great. Let's go ahead and pick up the, give me one second. Hang on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, we're going to pick up the approval of the early retirement of Craig Black, fire engineer, fire department, effective May 13, 2023, with 22.55 years of service. So he almost made the whole stretch. Good for you, Craig. Do I have a motion to approve this?
So moved.
Got a motion by Santos. Do I have a second?
Second, Wilson.
I got a second by Wilson. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? I don't know if anybody know Craig. Want to wish him well? Say any words? That's what you get for leaving early. Give me 1 second here. Announcing the death of, we'll have a moment of silence after this, death of Joseph Carrillo, battalion, retired January 22, 2011, died February 25, 2023, survivorship benefits. Carrie Carrillo spouse. Notification of the death of Marvin M. Coffey, fire captain, retired January 28th, 2006, died March 22nd, 2023, no survivorship benefits. Notification of death of William E. Erfurth. I just love, I'm sorry, people died, don't use that word, Drew. So, Erfurth joined, I'm a senior citizen, I'm on Medicare. He joined this service right around the time I learned to walk. Notification of death of William E. Erfurth, lieutenant, retired March 24th, 1996, died March 4th, 2023, leaving no survivorship benefits. We'll have a moment of silence. Great. Anybody want to say anything about these gents?
A lot, yeah. And I knew both of these gentlemen real well. And Chief Carrillo and I played in the Olympic teams together and medaled. And I knew Martin McCoffey real well out in Aviso at Station 25. He was one hell of a guy in terms of taking the community with all the kids. He was just, and we just was at a funeral just a couple of months ago together, and he was in ill health. And both of them was way too young. And again, respect for the police officer also and their families. But thank you for the time.
Great. Anything from?
Yeah. Erfurth retired a year after I was on. So while the death part is sad and condolences to the family, he had a very long retirement, and that is good to see.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just amazing to think. He joined when I was learning how to walk, and I'm old. All right. Let's go on to the committee meetings. I'm going to get us all out of here early, which is always a good thing. Eshrar, the investment committee.
Yeah, so we had a meeting April 27th. We discussed some of the things which came before us today, which was the pacing plan and the changes, in terms of the charter, etc. So excellent job by Dinesh. And then we had a discussion of public equity markets, and good job by Christina. So
that's great. Let me let me note for the record, we received the minutes of Feb 28, March 27th meetings. Sunita, audit risk.
No meetings since we last met.
And no minutes to accept. Governance, Franco.
Yeah, we have not met, so there's nothing to report.
Yeah, and we're back to regular orders, so there's also no minutes there. Anything to report from the Disability Committee, Dick?
Yes, you have the minutes there and so on, but we'll be having our meeting the May 8th. We have one on the calendar that day.
Yeah.
Of course, it's at 10 o'clock at the office building on First Metro. And with that.
Thank you, Dick. And we note for the record, we'll receive the minutes from the March 13 meeting. And the JPC, anything to report, Eshvar, besides what we covered today?
Well, we continue discussion on the incentive comp, and we have a meeting next week, and hopefully we come to a decision and up you before us.
Great. This is spooky. Have we ever ended before 11? It has nothing to do with me, because you know me, guys, I talk incessantly.
It's a record, Drew.
I know. I'm going to jinx it, watch, because somebody's going to say, yeah, building's on fire.
Chair Lanza, we may have a member here that wants to speak.
Oh.
I wasn't really planning to, but it's kind of a whirlwind 24 hours for me.
You can stay there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll drag a mic over. You're okay. We got a wireless mic.
I haven't slept all night.
Oh, boy. Well, welcome to the boring police and fire retirement fund meeting.
I stopped by the POA. They gave me a granola bar and some water. So here's what happened to me. I'm on a service-connected disability, San Jose PD, since January 22nd, 2004. At that time, because of my injuries and everything that was going on, I'd been married 18 years, 3 children, and my wife wanted to get a divorce. I didn't want to, but she did. So I moved out of the house and settled the divorce, I believe, right in 2003, 2004. It was really, so when I went down, I was awarded the service-connected disability over at the old City Hall, and they was in, I believe, in September or October 2004, and they made it retroactive back to January 22nd, 2004. And I went over to city, to retirement services. The gentleman was filling out the paperwork, and he called over to the mayor's office, which was Gonzalez at that time, and I think his chief executive was Gallegos or something with a G, I forget his name, and the city manager. They were all on, I'm sitting there right there, and I listened to this, and he says, well, how are we handling his disability retirement? And he says, separate from his wife, though he's got 20 years and 6 months. And that's the way they wrote it up. So I've been on disability retirement ever since. Me and my wife don't speak, and they would never let me know what was going on. They said that's her, she's vested on her own. So I'm sitting there at home yesterday and texting my kids about the death of my Aunt Lois, and I get a phone call from a young lady at 13:39 hours, 1:39 p.m. Her name is Tammy Lynn, and she's saying that she's an analyst at Retirement Services, and she says, I got some bad news for you. And I go, what? She said, well, we're going to be sending you an email and a registered letter, and you got 30 days to reply. They say your wife started drawing her retirement in 2016, so you've been overpaid, and they want $72,000 or $73,000 lump sum, or $3,000 a month, $24,000 a year or so over the next 3 years. And I'm just reading it, last night I was trying to read the email, but like I said, I'm not doing well. And they said, or if you fail to do any of those, we'll just take it right out of your retirement. And they said, and going forward from now on, you'll be getting $2,027 less. So I'll be getting, if anybody's got the numbers there, anybody got them? Or here's what I was able to surmise. Bear with me. Like I said, I'm a little jittery. So, yeah, they had me call some guy named Ray Storm, who's the fire and police.
Ray's a good guy.
But, so, nobody was telling me anything at first. This analyst didn't know anything, and then I guess from his vacation in Hawaii, he called Sandra Castellano, benefits manager, and she called me back, and then they said, okay, so your wife Connie is getting $2,027.35, and she took that retirement in 2016. they're going to reduce my payments by that amount and give me $5,070 to live on my disability. And then they want me to pay $3,000 a month, and I'm paycheck to paycheck. And they want to send me $3,000 lump sum. How did this happen? How did this happen?
So your last name's Campbell, right?
Campbell,
Yeah, well,
yeah.
yeah, okay. So you're this is a big deal, folks. You're on the chairman's agenda. I've been kept abreast of this. This is a cluster F. I'm with you.
I
Keep going,
almost had a
keep
heart
going.
attack. You know, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna go live in my car?
Yeah.
I have oxygen support at home. How am I gonna live? I've got open heart surgery. I can hardly walk. And, I haven't been able to work since then. And I stay in contact with retirement services all the time, making sure I'm up to date and did my Medicare and everything, don't leave anything to chance. And I always take everybody's word, you know? You know? And then all of a sudden, it's like everybody says, oh, well, we don't know. It's too bad, we're sorry.
Well, so I'm Turner Maytag. So this has been on my radar now for 2 or 3 months. I know Burgess to Maytag.
They just told me
Where are
about
we?
it at 1:30 yesterday afternoon. Nobody gave me a clue.
So if I may, Mr. Campbell, my name is Maytek Chen. I'm the Plan Counsel. We have been dealing with the issue of the service-connected disabilities in SADRs in terms of the statutory interpretation issues that recently came up separately from your particular case. While evaluating that issue, we did discover an overpayment. And one question before I go on for further comment, because the item is not agendized for the board to take action on today, but as counsel for the plan, I would like to inquire one question for you, which is, are you currently represented by legal counsel?
No, I can't afford it.
Okay, well, with that information, that your representation that you're not represented with legal counsel, I'm authorized under the Professional Legal Code of Ethics to engage with you to talk about your particular circumstance, and I will go ahead and collect your information after the meeting, and we can talk about your particular circumstance in the letter that was sent to you.
Okay, so you're a lawyer, is that correct?
Correct.
Hold your microphone so I can hear you.
Okay, you're an attorney, correct?
Correct.
And you work for who?
The plan.
And you're gonna meet with me after?
Correct.
Okay. That doesn't sound like good news.
No,
And
well,
you're
you know,
not the
we're-
only person we're dealing with this right now, is what you're saying.
Correct. So the thing is, right now, we can't take any action for the board. We can hear your comments, because it's not publicly agendized as a separate item. But
Yeah, I wasn't planning. I didn't even know this meeting was taking place. I mean, I just showed up at the POA to see if somebody can give me a direction as to what's gonna happen to me in my life. You know, I mean, I'm on Medicare now,
Yeah.
Kaiser, I'm at the hospital all the time.
I understand that it came as a shock, because given the time of that passage for your retirement and the date of your divorce and whatnot, but I can work with you collaboratively to figure out a path forward on this one.
Okay. All right, so,
Randy, Dave Wilson with the.
I know
POA.
who you are.
Yeah,
I know who you are.
You probably came to see me. I
Well,
was here, obviously.
I didn't know Franco was here until I
Yeah,
heard the
Franco's
name,
here.
and then
Yeah, we're all here. It's
The best course of action for you right now is to meet with Maytag, and she'll give you probably some options and directions. And then you can take that information and meet with Franco and I afterwards as representatives of the POA versus the board.
Right.
So,
You know-
Mr. Chair,
Yeah, go ahead, Dick.
so this was just brought to our attention, and I just brought to your attention about another issue.
Yeah, right.
I understand, but it's about the notification, so I'm not blaming anybody. I try to put myself in his position, and if I just got something at 1:30, I would be devastated. So whether it be I would rather do it this way. You've already talked to me about these issues, so see if we can meet offline with our staff, so how we can get that smoother, that issue. And then the other stuff issues, I can tell you this, Mr. Campbell, Maytag is a wonderful attorney, works for the plan, which is gonna give you good advice and be helpful. And we'll do the same thing, so just
I
bear
know,
with us.
my name, it sounds like the washing machine, but it's spelled with a K.
But I'm a retiree, and I'm saying to you, you'll be in good hands. We're gonna work with you every way we can. We have, of course, Dave Wilson here and Franco and our chair. But these issues, as it's starting to multiply for whatever reason, we don't know, but we wanna work with our staff. We're gonna meet and try to iron these things out to have better notifications and know more about it.
But what about the things that happened in the past, the commitments that were made, and then now, does anybody have any records?
We'll be taking a look at all those things, believe me.
Yes, we'll investigate that as a part of my communications with you.
Yeah, we're not perfect, but we do try. And Dick, for the record, and Sandra, are you still online?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, Dick and I want to meet with you after Disability Committee to talk about what Dick just talked about. Part of the issue is we're trying to follow the law and do the right thing, but part of the issue is how are we interfacing to people like Mr. Campbell? And I think the gist is a little more sensitivity is probably in order, because part of the problem, Mr. Campbell, is we're kind of, I've been here 13 years, so Dick, is we're running into these issues now, and it's not just one person, and it's not just one issue. So bear with us. Talk to Maytak. She's a good soul, and you obviously are too, and we'll fix this.
What happens when you can't pay? You don't have the money, and you're living paycheck to paycheck.
Well,
Let us try to help you first.
Yeah. We're gonna sit down, work with Maytak, and if you don't get satisfaction, talk to Frank or Dave, and if you still want more, you might call me. I'll buy you beer. Yeah. You're a better man than I am. Any further comments? You're going to meet right now, right? And you guys, everybody jump in. Anything else?
The proposed items, is that going to be next?
Yeah. Maytak, make sure this shows up on the June. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, great.
On proposed items, I would like to see us have a discussion on this Ice Miller tax issue. It's just not them, it's just that whole subject.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Let's put it on the agenda, have a discussion.
Yeah.
We've got too many retirees that expect me to do that job.
Yeah.
And I come to you and you already said, we're gonna look at it, and I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, there is a larger issue here, which means it's probably under the chair's purview. Maytak, is there are 2 or 3 of these tax-related issues, right? And there's probably some reason why Maytak, you and I'll chat offline.
Sure. So since it's not currently agendized, we can put it down as a future agenda item, but we can't permit further discussion on it.
No, that's fine. So
I've
let's
written it down for this, and I've
great.
also added Mr. Campbell to.
And the last thing, Mr. Chair, is that, and I already talked to Councilmember Foley here publicly, but I can say that I hope the other bargaining units are all listening or whatever. It's not just firefighters, it's employees, and so there's too many leaving that have a lot of issues. And so you new folks, try to include the retirees. I've been blessed so far. The system says we're not gonna live more than 15 years after we retire. So I'll probably outwork them all and be around, but that ain't the issue about me. It's far too many firefighters and police officers are really hurting out there, and we need some counseling. They need the mental stress. Those jobs took the toll on them. I've watched good people that I worked with that were mountains of stone, these guys, and ladies, and they're just falling left and right. I've got so many people dying younger and older that I've never seen before in my whole life this fast. And Drew's right. When I was in the system years ago, we didn't have all these multiple problems. And it's right, there's negotiations, all kinds of things that happen, but it's out of hand today. We need to stop and go back to some common sense. I hope we have less lawsuits and we can address these issues. So thank you for listening.
Great. Any more comments? Please no, because we're still short of 11 a.m. and I do want to break that record. That's great. Mr. Campbell, thank you for coming in. I hope we can address your issues. We appreciate your candor and we appreciate your service. That's all. We're adjourned.